Crystal clear spring water from the upper reaches of the Trisen in the Lower Austrian Alpine foothills forms the basis for the fish production of the Kirchmayer family. They use water from a power plant tunnel beneath the pond facility to operate a flow-through pond system with an annual production of 180 tons. The Spotmix fish feeding and management system is the central tool for running fish production efficiently and with minimal labor.
Aquaculture in Austria consists mainly of flow-through trout farms and carp pond farming. Most trout farmers are small-scale family operations. The annual production of these facilities rarely exceeds 10 tons per year. Fish from extensive aquaculture are distinguished by their particularly delicate flavor. They grow more slowly, and they are much more robust and healthier. My name is Kirchmayer. Here we have a fish farm with an annual production of 180 tons. We mainly produce rainbow trout, char, especially the Alsatian char, but also lake trout and brook char. We completed this fish farm in November 2019. We built 2 flow channels, each one 100 meters long, 6 meters wide and 2 meters deep. We have a water inflow of 1,000 liters per second. We produce 180 tons in our fish farm. That means we have to feed 500 kilos of fish food every day. Now the question arose as to how we could manage that. We carefully looked at various different feeding systems, ranging from traditional manual feeding to modern automatic feeders. And that is exactly how we first came across the company SCHAUER. Primarily because they offer a very special and highly innovative feeding system. This feeding system operates with compressed air, shoots the feed into each tank, and also automatically calculates the growth. We feed 500 kilograms of high-quality fish feed per day, so we actively searched for a reliable feeding system that could deliver that feed into the tanks multiple times throughout the course of each day. We also wanted a feeding system that would automatically calculate the growth and feed according to the temperature. And that's how we came across the company SCHAUER. We chose the Spotmix feeding system from SCHAUER, have been operating it for a year now, and it has exceeded all our expectations. We feed 5 times a day. The advantage is that there are no leftover feed residues. We also have excellent fish growth. Thanks to this feeding system, I save 1 to 2 hours of time every day.
The Spotmix feeding system is the best helper, along with the daily personal inspection to check the size and health of the fish, but this is absolutely essential for the success of the operation. Any necessary adjustment to the feeding strategy can be made at any time and easily adapted in the Topo Spotmix fish feeding computer. The SCHAUER Spotmix fish feeding system dispenses individual types of feed or blends them seamlessly several times a day and distributes the feed mixture using compressed air. Through pipe switches, the feed is delivered precisely to each feeding point. This allows each individual tank to be supplied according to its specific needs. Shorter production times, reduced feed usage, and minimal water pollution thanks to gentle feed transport are thus guaranteed.
This is extremely important for us and also an economic factor. For every fish farm, water temperature is crucial. We can access that information at any time. We have a temperature sensor in the water at the inflow. Then in the feeding curve, we entered that we feed from 50 grams of fish weight up to 150 grams. For that, 3 millimeter feed is used. From 150 grams to 600 grams of fish weight, we use 4 millimeter feed and then up to slaughter, 6 millimeter feed.
The temperature and quantity control automatically adjusts the feed amount compared to the target feeding curve between 0 and 100%. If the water is too warm or too cold, less feed is given accordingly. When winter temperatures are very cold, feeding is automatically stopped.
In addition, we have an electronic pond log here.
The reliable and durable Spotmix fish feeding and management system comes with an electronic pond log. It calculates the daily growth, is also very time-saving, and greatly improves work quality.